how schemas are created in your project manually or using any scripts. Basically, the schema is nothing but the structure of the tables and their relations. So as asked with the question, we can create the schemas in two ways, manually or using scripts. So the first step involves the design the schema, that is planning the tables, columns, relationships, indexes and constraints. So once the schema is planned and decided, then we'll write the SQL scripts to create those. And in the final step, we will run those scripts using a database management tool manually. So here I'm just popping up one example script to create a users table, and the table is having multiple columns like ID, username, email, password and created it. Also we have a script to create an index on the table using username, right? On the other hand, through the scripts, or we can say the auto scripts. Okay, actually with this method also we will create the SQL statements required, but here the key difference is we will not run those scripts manually using database tools. Instead we will use some migration framework supported by Spring. One of the such framework is Flyway, and one more example of that kind is Liquibase. So let's see one example with the Flyway. Generally with Flyway, we will write the SQL scripts, and these files will be named in a specific way, like version numbers and the change you are making to the table. For example, here you can see I have three scripts created. The first one to create the table, second script is to insert the data, and the third one to modify the table. These scripts following specific sequence one after another in the name, right? That is version 1 underscore 1, 2 and 3. So in a Spring application, whenever we enable the Flyway, it will automatically create the Flyway schema history table, and it ensures that each script is executed only once and in the correct order. This is very important note if you are using a Flyway, so please make a note of this. Then you can just see how we can configure the Flyway in Spring. So that is all about the automatic scripting through Flyway. The similar kind of manner we can use the Liquibase also for the auto scripting. I'm just popping up the example here for the Liquibase. So whether it's a Flyway or the Liquibase, their motto is same, that is automating the scripts. Only difference is in their configuration.